story time. Under the bed in my secret fort, and I'm gonna read. Hi everybody, we're gonna read Beauty and the Beast. Interpretation by Sir Herbert, Sneakies, Lady Twistleton, and Merlin and Me. Hola, ciao, guten tag, ning hao, konnichiwa, bonjour. Hola, hi everybody, hello. You ready for the story? Beauty and the Beast? Yeah. Once upon a time, there was a very rich man who lived with his three daughters. And two of the oldest daughters laughed at anyone who didn't dress as fashionable as they. Look at me on my Instagram page. TikTok, fashionista. I had a giant walk-in closet with Hermes purses and Louis Vuitton bags and Chanel purses and Gucci purses and belts and shoes. Oh, look at us, hipster. I've got 10 million followers. Yeah, said the girl. We're so fashionable. And we're not going to any ball unless we're dressed by the top designers in the finest silk gowns and hats and beautiful attire. But their youngest daughter, Beauty, who liked to read most of all. Oh yeah, she's definitely a Sir Herbert Sneakies girl, a Lady Twistleton girl, and a Merlin and girl who read books all the time, like Jack the Bear in golden hair, and Blueber Goober the monster in the closet, and Skip Boots' big safari adventures, and Adventures of Mooch the Pooch, and oh, that awesome wizard book called Margaret Merlin's Journal. Beauty liked to read. Oh, she read all day and all night. Oh, I love to read, says Beauty. And her two sisters says, no one will want you. You read, you're boring, you don't take care of your hair. You look like a servant girl. And they dressed up and had TikTok followers and Instagram followers. And Beauty wasn't even on TikTok or Instagram because she didn't have any cool clothes. She was just reading books by Sir Herbert Sneakies. Oh, Jack the Bear in golden hair. It's so good. I have to read it. So anyhow, her two sisters were mean and they just were TikTok showing off their purses and shoes and clothes. La la la. And then one day her father got very bad news. He had spent all of his money on a ship that was sent out to sea for a new trade. Oh no, and the ship was gone, and everything was lost, and the rich, wealthy father of the girls became poor, and the family could no longer stay in their big, beautiful house. Oh, not our fine tables and chairs and all our fine things. They have to be sold. Not my dress. No, not my Hermes bag. Not my nice purses and shoes. No, not my Gucci shoes or my Chanel bag. Oh, the two sisters cried and cried. And so the father only could afford a little hut, a little shack hut in the woods. Oh, this is so dreadful, the older girls cried. Oh, this hut is so dirty. Oh, and we have to clean and have to start a fire and cook our own meals and tend the garden. Oh my gosh, this is awful. We're broke. No one can see us on TikTok or Instagram. Oh goodness, no one can see us in this mess. The two older sisters were just traumatized. But Beauty would clean and tend the garden and cook and do the chores. So her two sisters let her sister be their maid. Oh, she looks like such a mess. She doesn't even clean her hair. Oh, and they turn up their nose at Beauty. She might as well serve us in the air servant. And so Beauty did all the work and did the cooking and the cleaning and everything. And then one day, the father said, good news, girls, good news. The boat has come to shore. Oh, daughters, I am going to town, and I'm going to buy you some beautiful gifts, and tell me what fine gifts I can bring back to you. Oh, said the girl. Oh, yes, I can go back on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Yes, I'd like the finest dress from the finest shop. Oh, yeah, and I can start doing my photographs again. And TikTok of the dresses. Oh, get my hair done. Oh, gosh, I get my hair done. And then her other sister said she wanted the same thing. And the father said, and you, Beauty, what would you like? Oh, Father, all I want is just a single rose. Just a single rose. A single what? What? Said the girl. A single Rose, what are you putting in your hair that you don't groom? You just stick your nose in those Sir Herbert Sneaky books? Oh gosh, yeah, well, enchanting book reading is a top podcast all around the world. We will vouch for that, but goodness gracious, comb your hair. Why don't you ask for a new dress? Look at those rags. Oh, you're a fool, you're a fool. The two sisters laughed. Now, girls, said the father, if this is what beauty wants, that is what I will bring about for her. Yes, everyone can get what they want. I'm so happy, girls. Oh, yes, the ship is coming. We'll be able to get to our new home. This will be so lovely. And we'll be able to get out of this shacky, dirty shack, said the girls. And so the father was on his way home and got beautiful dresses for his daughters, and he forgot all about getting a rose for Beauty. Oh, I forgot a rose for my lovely daughter Beauty. And then the sky turned black and crackled with thunder. Crackle, crackle, boom, 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 boom. Lightning crackled and flashed. Flash, flash, flash. Oh dear, a storm is brewing. Oh, this is terribly dreadful. And heavy dark rain fell from the sky, and plop, 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 the rain came down. Plop, 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 plop. Oh. And the father was soaking wet and tired, but then he saw the blink of a light from far away, and it went closer and closer, and there perhaps this is a place I could stay for the night. And so he saw a large palace through thick wooded forest. It was very odd that the golden gate is gaping, so I'll just step in and ask someone if I could come inside. Hello, I'm lost in the storm. May I take cover here for the night? Hello? There was no answer. That's odd. He sat down to the fire to warm himself. There's a fire here. Oh, I'll just wait until someone comes and let them know I'm lost in the storm in the woods, and hopefully they won't mind. Oh, I suppose I'll be all right night if I stay the night, said the father. There's no one here. Well, there's food on the table, and I'm very hungry, and I need to eat. So he ate the bread and the food, and then he found a room and fell fast asleep. And the next morning, can you believe it? The table had food for breakfast. Oh, this is most odd. No one's around. I suppose I could just nibble on this yummy eggs and bread and coffee, and I'll just leave. And as he passed through the garden to go outside, he saw some roses. Oh, a rose for Belle. I will just take one rose for Belle. He picked the rose for Belle, and no sooner than he picked the rose for Belle, boom, 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 stomp, stomp, stomp. Roar! You took my rose from my garden. Arr, arr, arr. The father turned around and he looked at him, a huge, hairy, beastly monster. I'm sorry, I didn't know. You will pay for this. Arr, arr, arr. The beast growled and snarled, and you will die! How dare you take from my rose garden? The father fell on his knees. Oh, please, Mr. Monster, you beastly monster, please don't kill me. I just picked a rose for one of my daughters. Oh, you have daughters. Heard and drooled the beast. Well, if one of them will come and stay here in my palace, I shall let you go free. If not, growl, drool, you must return yourself in 3 months and take your punishment. When the father got home, Beauty said, Father, what is it? What happened? And he said, what the monster beast had said. Oh, and this is all happened because I asked you to bring me a rose. I will go in your place, or else you will die. You're too old, Father. And Belle told her father. But the father said, no, I can't let you. I am old, and I don't have much longer to live. You're young. But Beauty would not let him change her mind. And then her father took her to the palace where the beastly monster lived, and introduced him to the beastly monster. Well, drooled the beast, looking ghastly and beastly and hairy and monsterly. And foul, stinky breath. Well, so this is your doctor, said the beast, growling. Yes, she is, and I will stay here. So please let my father go, if that is what you said. Yes, said the beast. So Beauty stayed in the palace with the ghastly, monstrous beast, and and her father was set free. And the days were very long because Beauty was in this large palace. She walked through the palace. There's no one but this stinky, hairy beast that looked so ghastly and snarly. I mean, the rude manners while he ate. He slopped and drooled in his soup. He didn't even know the right fork from his left fork. He couldn't even hold them wrong. That's right. And he would burp and fart all the time and itch and scratch. Itchy, itchy, scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Oof, 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 oof. And he would bark, ow, 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 ooh. And then he tried to have conversations with her over dinner. Hey, how about, when the little ant jumps up on the stove to look at the little spider, what do you think? He said, ow, back off, little ant, I'm a scary spider. And the jokes were really, really awful. But he tried to make conversation and laugh, and she looked him in the eye, and he said, oh, why don't you walk around? I have a beautiful shelves of books and piano and beautiful dresses for you. Oh, okay, you have books? Oh, Beauty says, oh, that's so nice. And she looked and went into their books. You have all my favorite books, the Herbert Sneakies books. Are you kidding me? You have Jack the Bear and Golden Hair and Blueber, Goober, the monster in my closet, and the Monster School of Manners, and ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Oh gosh, oh my gosh, you got Snowy the Snowflake. You got the best books in the entire world. Well, yes, I collect books all around the world, and they're very good. But please, enjoy them. So Belle was so happy to have books, and every night the bees would ask her if she could marry him. And so each time Beauty would say, well, I can't marry you. But what can I do to make you happy? She just wasn't ready yet to marry a snarly monster who drooled in his soup and itched at fleas and barked at the moon. Oh, and drooled in his soup and didn't know his right hand from his left hand. So the next night, Beast gave Beauty 2 magical items because she was longing for her father. I do miss my father. I'm so lonely for my father. I wonder about him. And so the Beast gave her a magic mirror and a magic ring. Oh, if you want to see your father, he said, oh, just ask the magic mirror to show him to you. You look into the mirror, and the mirror will show you your father. Yeah. Oh, you mean kind of like TikTok and Instagram? You see people on YouTube. Yeah. Or like FaceTime. Or, yeah, like FaceTime. Or Google Me. Or something like, like Zoom. Wow, that's really cool. And if you're ready to go back home, turn the magic ring on your finger 3 times. Go 1, 2, 3, and zappo, zappo, wappo. You'll be home to see your father. You mean I can go home to see my father? Oh, yes. The mirror will take you there. And when you come back to visit me in the palace, you just turn the ring 3 times and ask the mirror to come back. But don't be gone more than a week, or I will die of grief. I'm a monster, but I like your company. Ow! Ow! Okay, Mr. Monster Beast. So she got in the room and looked in the magic mirror and asked to see her father. And there he was. Oh, he's sick in bed. Oh gosh, my father is sick. He might die. So Beauty turned the ring in her finger 3 times. Please, magic mirror, take me home to see my father right now. And Beauty was back home to see her father, and her father was overjoyed with joy. Oh, Beauty, you've come to see me. Oh, I was homesick for you, Beauty. Oh, Father. Oh, Father. And he asked her about her stay in the palace. Oh, I have all the most beautiful books in the library. The best books from Dr. Seuss and Sir Herbert Sneakies. Oh my gosh. And there's music to play and pianos to play and beautiful dresses to wear. You mean you've been wearing dresses? Laughed the sisters. You've been wearing dresses and think you're dressing in the palace. Oh, with that awful beast. Oh, I heard he's so beastly and stinks and is very ugly and big and giant. He must have big old lumps of coal. Oh, the beast is not so bad. Once you get to know him, he's good to talk to, and he's my friend. Oh, and the sister said, well, we're married now. Oh, yes, we're married. Oh, that's so nice, she said. Oh, and our husbands have lots of money. Yeah, but the father told Belle, I'm not sure how happy the girls are. And so the girls convinced Beauty to stay more than a week, and the sisters came up with an evil plot. Oh, yeah. So Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Beauty agreed to stay longer, and then she had a dream. In her dream, the beast was sick and dying. Oh no, the beast is sick and dying. And when she woke up, she asked the magic mirror to show the beast. And there in the mirror, the beast was lying in the rose garden, and he looked sick and was dying. And she turned her magic ring in her finger 3 times. Ring, ring, magic mirror, take me back to the beast. Bing, 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 zing, zing, zing. In that moment, she was sitting next to the beast, who was gasping for air. Beauty, you've come back to me. Oh, I'm sorry, beast. I was just enjoying a visit with my father and my sisters. Sighed the beast. Oh, I could not bear it that you would not come back to me. But I'm afraid it's too late for me. And he closed his eyes. No, cried out Beauty. Do not leave me. And then Beauty knew in her heart was true. I love you, beast. I love you. Please come back. If you only come back, I will be your wife. And tears rolled down her cheeks. And just then, the beast opened his eyes. Beauty, you did it. In a flash. Zip, 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 zap, zing, zing, klingity clang, jingle, 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 jingle. The beast was changed into a handsome prince. And there, Beauty was looking at the most gorgeous face, brown hair, brown eyes, and a man's face and a gentleman. She didn't know what to think of this change. Who? What? And the beast told her of the story. Yes, years ago when he was a prince, an evil fairy had put a spell on him. Yes, an evil fairy put the spell on him. And he would stay a beast forever until a maiden loved him for who he really was. And Beauty, you've broken the spell. Oh, beast. I've broken the spell? That is so great because I've grown to love you. Oh gosh, and a beautiful lady appeared. Oh, Beauty, you will come and receive the reward of your judicious choice, your preferred virtue, before either wit or beauty, and you deserve to find a person in whom all these qualifications are united. You're going to be a great queen. I hope the throne will not lessen your virtue, but make you forget. And for your 2 sisters, I know their hearts and all the malice they contain. You 2 sisters will become statues, and under the transformation, you will remain there, and you will be statues in the front of the palace of Beauty. Your pride, your anger, your gluttony, and your idleness are something you must conquer, and you will stay there until you conquer your malices. And the fairy gave a stroke of her wand. Boom, boom, zing, zing, zingity, zing, zing, and the halls were transported into the prince's palace. And her 2 sisters were statues in front of the palace, and Beauty married the prince, and the land was happy, and they lived happily ever after. Thank you so much for listening to our interpretation of Beauty and the Beast. It was written in France by Marie Le Prince Dumont. Oh, yeah. Bonjour. Enjoy. And thank you for being our friend. And like and subscribe. And check out some Sir Herbert Sneakies books at Enchanted Books. And under the description below. And give us 5 stars and a like. And thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. It helps support the podcast. Thank you. The end.